Alrighty. Any sound now? Not sure exactly what's causing it. Ta-ta. Mm-hmm. I can hear it over here now. Okay. I can hear the sound on my end now, so. All right, I want to go back to the game so at least I can play the game out. At least you'll see something going on the screen. Alrighty, so Mike Donlin up there now, 1-for-1. Scored the only run for the Giants, and it's a strikeout by Egan. So that'll bring up George Brown. He's 1-for-1. And that's going to be hit to center. And that'll be caught to end the inning.
No errors. St. Louis 2, New York 1.
So it remains 2-1 as we head to the bottom of the third. St. Louis will have top of the order Beckley, Shannon, and Clark against Mathewson. And that's going to be a base hit. As Strang comes in and fields it, throws it in. So Beckley has himself a leadoff single. Brings up Shannon. He's 1-for-1. And that's going to be falling. So the first two runners are on. His throw goes in the third. So St. Louis trying to add to the 2-1 lead. And we have Josh Clark. Singled his first time up. And he's going to bunt. So that'll get the runners over with one down. And we have Dunleavy also 1-for-1. And swing and a miss for strike one. Quickly in the hole, 0-2. And a 3-pitch strikeout from Mathewson. So it'll make it 2 down. With runners on second and third for Warner. Warner also hit. Everybody's getting a hit. St. Louis with 7 hits already. And it's going to be ball one, high. And that is going to get through. That'll bring 1 run home, 2 runs home. And it's now a 4-1 St. Louis lead. So Mathewson getting roughed up early on here. It's already allowed 8 hits. Brings up Arndt. 1-1 the count. Count goes to 1-2, called strike. And this should do it. That's popped up. Gilbert goes back into the outfield grass, and he will make the catch then the inning.
No errors. St. Louis 4, New York 1.
Sorry, I just checked it on YouTube, and it looks like I got the screen and the sound, so I'm not exactly sure why it's not producing sound on the other end. Anyway, McGann up there now. Well, I guess we'll have to analyze it later. Just keep the game going here. McGann 0-for-1 so far today. And that's going to be caught by the center fielder. So 1 down now for Strang 0-for-1. And Strang goes down. 2 quick outs here on the top of the fourth. And it's going to get hit by the pitch. So Devlin will reach. Devlin is going to try to steal here. Try to get something going here. And he's safe. So Art Devlin gets another steal, his 11th of the season. So Bill Dallin up there now 0-for-1. Ball 1. 2-0 the count now. Sorry, 3-1 the count. And that looks like it'll do it as he hits it to third.
No runs.
5-3 on the
No
putout.
errors. St. Louis 4, New York 1.
So we head to the bottom of the fourth with the Giants down by 3. Brain up there now. Brain had a 2-run double his first time up. And this time Matheson gets him for out number 1. 2 Ks now on the day for Matheson. And another hit and that's going to go all the way to the wall for a double. So to bring up Egan, the pitcher, see what he does here. He's likely to bunt here, so we're going to bring the corners in. Strike 1. Quickly in the hole, 0-2. Pops one up behind the plate. Lots of foul territory here at Robeson Field. And that's going to go out of play. So count remains 0-2. 1-2 now on the screwball. And another base hit. A base hit by the pitcher. Donlin has trouble with it. And another run will come home. Ugh. So wheels falling off for the Giants. Now 5-1. Beckley in there now 1-2 the count. 1-2 today. Again, the first replay that we did, the Giants were up 6-0. But we had to trash that game to try to fix our video problems here. But and the Giants are in the hole now. 1-2 the count. And another hit. And Mathewson's day may be short today, unfortunately. And don't really have much of a bullpen here. Only one reliever in the bullpen. And this could be 2 over to second for 1. Back to first. No, Shannon's safe. So 2 down now for Clark. And that'll be back out of play. Shannon with 12 steals. Looks like he's going to get number 13 here. 1-2 the count now on Clark. And that's a foul ball. And that's another hit. And another run. So I guess we'll start warming up Elliott. Elliott starts to warm up in the pen. Dunleavy up there now 1 for 2. Throw over to first. And he's back safely. Quickly in the hole is Dunleavy 0-2. 1-2 now. And he strikes him out.
1 error. St. Louis 7, New York 1.
So St. Louis continues to add on now 7-1. Giants in a hole now. And Bowerman will strike out. So Gilbert will reach. So 1-out base runner. Mathewson up to the plate now. I'm going to try a hit and run with Mathewson. And that's going to get through. So to put runners at the corners. With 1 down. Giants need to start chipping away. Donlin up there now, 1 for 2. And that's going to go up the middle. And that one looks like it squiggled through. So 1 run will come in. Brings up George Brown, 1 for 2. Two and 0. Count goes to 3-0. He's going to take one here. And that is going to be a line out. And they get the runner.
No errors.
So you get too far off the bag on the line out. Let Mathewson have another batter here. See what happens. Rather not use Elliott if I didn't have to. But an error by McGann. No, what happened there? Yeah, error by McGann. So the Giants having a rough day, as rough as we are here recording it. So we'll bring in Elliott now. So Mathewson has a
For New
short
York,
day.
Claude Elliott.
So Claude Elliott comes in with a 5.62 earned average, 4-2 record. He has been used a lot this year, a lot more than he was in the actual season. And another base hit. And another poor play by the Giants. So first and third now. Nobody out. 1-1 the count. 2-1 now. Oh, and that one is rifled up the plate, and the pounding continues. Cool. Figured it out. Thank you, DC. Welcome, DC, and looks like you're the only one here now, but thank you for sticking it out, getting this going. All right, as you can see, the Giants are getting pounded here. All right, let's get the game back going here. So, all right, so Burke up there now, 1-2. And that'll be caught for out number one. Egan there up there now. Egan now with an 8-run lead, now batting. And that's a lined out. Nice play by Art Devlin as he makes a great leaping catch there to mercifully not quite end the inning. So Beckley up there now, 2-3. And Brown has it sized up, and that will end the inning.
2 hits, 1 error. St. Louis 10, New York 2.
So the Giants continue to struggle here in game number 57 of the season, 4 games out of first. So McGann up to the plate now. McGann 0-2 on the day. Egan now with a comfortable lead. And it's a good start for the Giants as McGann gets a base hit. Then we have Sammy Strang. Strang 0-2 also. And that's going to be a strike one called. 1-1 the count now. Count goes to 2-1. 1-2. And he strikes out. So it'll bring up Art Devlin now. He's 0-1. He flied to center in the first and hit by a pitch in the fourth. Ball 1. And that's fouled down the third base line. 1-1 the count now on Devlin. And this could be 2. Nope. Looks like they're just going to go first for the sure out. Up by 8. As McGann moves into scoring position now with 2 down. So Bill Dowling with a chance to get an RBI here. And that's fouled back out of play. 1-1 now. Swing and a miss for strike 2. And they cannot get any closer.
No errors. St. Louis 10, New York 2.
So as we head to the bottom of the 6th, St. Louis Cardinal fans enjoying a 10-2 lead. Shannon up there now, 2-3 on the day. Elliott back out there for his second inning of work. And that's going to be hit up the middle. Nice play by Gilbert over to McGann for out number 1. So Josh Clark up there now, average now up to 393 on the season. As he continues to pound the snot out of the baseball, 2-2. And he'll draw the walk, so he remains perfect on the day. Elliott will throw over to first, and he's back safely. Dunleavy 1-3 up there now, ball 1. And that's a hit to left. Strang going back, makes the catch. So 2 down now for Warner, who's 2-3. And it's popped up behind the plate. Barwin goes back, and that'll be just out of his reach, out of play. So quickly in the hole is Warner. And Donnelly goes back on that one, makes the catch against the wall.
No hits, no errors.
To end the inning.
St. Louis 10, New York 2.
So we head to the 7th with the Giants down by 8. Bowerman up there. 0-2 on the day, and getting a start, and he's going to get his first hit of the day. This was a poor play by Brain. So Giants finally get some sort of a break there. So Billy Gilbert 0 for 1 up to the plate now. 0 and 1 the count. 1 and 1 now. Swing and a miss, strike 2. So 1 and 2 now on Gilbert. And that's a liner back to Egan. Makes the catch for out number 1. Thanks, DC. Appreciate that. Thank you for sticking it out. So, all right there, Claude Elliott up to the plate now. We'd pinch hit for the pitcher, but we're down by 8, and we don't have anybody else in the bullpen, so we could warm up another starter, but don't really want to do that. So we're going to leave Elliott in there. Elliott is hitting 286 on the season, though, 4 for 14, so it's not a bad hitting pitcher. So runners at the corners, 1 down. And that's going to be a strike at the knees. Count evens at 1. And that's a dribble to second. They'll get the sure run at first. And that will end. No, that won't end anything. That will allow a run to come. What happened there? I thought we had a runner there at third. Oh, that was them. No, I don't know what went on there. Anyway, Donlin up there now, 2 for 3 on the season. I mean, on the day. And ball low and inside for ball 1. 2-0 the count now on Donlin. And that's hit down the right field line, but that'll go out of play as Dunleavy gives chase. So 2-1 the count now on Donlin. Outside corner for strike 2. Ground ball to third, and that's going to do it.
No runs, 1 hit, no errors. St. Louis 10, New York 2.
So 10-2 as we hit to the home half of the 7th. And every time I see this in Action PC where it says the pitcher seems strong, I kind of wonder. It means the wheels are about to fall off. So Art 1 for 2 up to the plate now. And there we go. Brown will make the catch for out number 1. And the Brain has 5 RBIs on the day. Now 16 on the season. And he's got another hit, his 3rd hit of the day. And another double. So Burke up there 1 for 3 now. Strike 1. 1-1 the count now, and that's gonna. No, Brain will be held at third, so runners at the corners. Ball 1. 1-1 the count now on Egan. And Strang will make the catch. Runner tags. And he'll come in to score. So 11-2 now. Beckley up there now. Top of the order. 2 for 4 in the day. And Gilbert. Well, that's an interesting play by Gilbert.
2 hits, no errors. St. Louis 11, New York 2.
So 11-2 now as we head to the 8th. Egan's still out there. 99 pitches on the day. And a base hit for Brown. So McGann 1 for 3. Got a hit his last time up. Fouls run off out of play down the right field line. This will be a pop to center. Center fielder goes back and makes the catch. No, not down by 9. So 1 out now for Sammy Strang, hitless on the day. Until now. So that'll put runners at the corners with 1 down for Art Devlin. Devlin's average dipped down now to 238 as Pitcher goes out to talk. Catcher goes out. Warner goes out to talk to Egan, and pitches in there for a strike. 1-1 now. 1-2 now. Count evens at 2, and that'll fall in there. That'll bring home a run. Probably shouldn't chance it, but we're gonna. 71% chance, and he's safe. So 11-3 now. Runners again at the corners for Dowling. Dowling 0 for 3. Strike 1. One and one now. 1-2. And a base hit. So that'll bring home another run. And runners at the corners. So Frank Bowerman up there now. 1 for 3 on the day. And I think we're going to bring in Roger Bresnahan, the Hall of Famer.
Pinch hitting for New York, Roger Bresnahan.
So Bresnahan having a great season, hitting .368 with 27 runs batted in. Like we said earlier, his 7-game hitting streak got snapped last game against the Cardinals. This would be a great time to him to start another one. And he'll hit one to center. Looks like it's deep enough to get the run home. Runner will tag and come in to score. So 11-5 now as Giants have scored 3 runs now. So 6-run deficit now. Billy Gilbert up there now 0 for 2. And he'll be retired to end the inning.
3 runs, 4 hits, no errors. St. Louis 11, New York 5.
So Elliott back out there for another inning of work. His 4th inning. Bresnahan will come in to catch. And it's hit down the third base line. Nice play by Devlin, and no. Again, cannot come up with it. Can't dig it out. So Shannon will reach. Elliott throws over to first. Clark up there now. Giants have been unable to get him out. And what are we going to do here now? Attempt a risky play. Now. So McGann tried to let the ball go foul as he had no play there, but stayed fair. So first and second for Dunleavy now as Bresnahan goes out to talk to Elliott. Ball 1. 2-0 the count now. Count goes to 3-0. And that's hit deep, but Brown has it sized up, makes the catch. Runner will tag and make it to third as the throw comes into second. So Elliott trying to keep this a 6-run game here. Warner up there now, 2 for 4. Giants are playing for the double play here. And it's going to be a base hit. That's going to score a run. Ooh, Elliott probably doesn't have much left in the tank. This is what happens in Action PC is. All right, so it looks like we're going to get somebody up in the pen here. We don't have anybody, so it looks like we got to get a starter out there. When's his next start, though? I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, I guess we'll bring in Hooks Wiltsey, I guess. I think he's probably slated to start next, so I'll bring in Dummy Taylor here. All right. Actually, yeah. Unfortunately, he's going to allow a lot more warm-up time. So 14-5 now. So the Cardinals get back to 3 runs that they got in the top of the inning. 1-1 the count now. And another run. Come in. See if we can do a mound trip here. It's still warming. So Elliott will have to face at least one more batter as McGross is trying to get his starter up there loosened up. Ball one now, low and away. 2-0 the count now. 2-1 now. Swing and a miss. Count evens up at 2. 3-2 the count. And another hit. All right, hopefully we'll be ready by now. There we go. So Dummy Taylor is going to come in now to relieve Elliott and mop up duty.
Dummy Taylor.
So Dummy Taylor comes in with a 2.92 ERA, a 5-1 record on the season. Trying to stop the bleeding here. And looks like we're going to have a... No, they don't even try the return throw. So 2 down now. Runners at the corners. Oh, and that one's hit deep, but Brown will make the catch to mercifully end the inning.
St. Louis 15, New York 5.
So,
Pitcher, Dummy Taylor.
all right, so we are going to pinch hit for Taylor here. And we don't really have much. Sam Mertes will come in the pinch hit.
Pinch hitting for New York, Sam Mertes.
So Mertes comes in with a 266 average, 2 homers, 32 runs batted in. Giants down by 10 here, so they need base runners, obviously. And that one's hit the left. That one's hit deep, 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 and off the wall. So Mertes comes in with a pinch hit double. Long way to go, though. Donlin 2 for 4 on the day. Ball one. 1-1 the count now. Count goes to 1-2. 2-2. Oh, now 3-2. Sorry, 3-2. Guess that was a ball for that. And he strikes out. So George Brown 2 for 4 up now. Giants down to the last 2 outs. And he strikes out. So Egan seems to be getting stronger now, up to 126 pitches. So McGann up there now, trying to keep the game going or end the game mercifully. And he pops one up the center. This should do it. And mercifully, the game is over as the Cardinals win 15-5.
The final score from Robison Field, St. Louis 15, New York 5. Wishehan is the winner. He is now 3-5. Christy Mathewson is the loser. He is now 7-6 on the season. Dave Brain hit home run number 1 on the season. Time of the game, 2 hours, 16 minutes.
So not many highlights up here. I don't know where everything is. Don't know why the highlights aren't showing up here. Oh, that's weird. See if we can fix this somehow. It looks like we blanked out. All right, well, I don't know why that blanked out there, but thank you for joining us. Mr. Brody and I thank you. Thank you, DC, there for toughing it out. And thank you for joining us here in our first live broadcast. And those of you watching afterward, we thank you. We'll get these issues worked out there, and maybe probably won't do a lot of live broadcasts, but we'll see. We'll see what we can do. Anyway, thanks, DC. So hopefully the Giants will have a better game next time. And we're going to try broadcasting something a little different next time. We do lots of other stuff here, as you know, if you watch the channel. So maybe we'll try a Stratomatic game or something different. So anyway, thank you for joining me. Mr. Brody and I thank you. So take care and God bless. And we'll see you in the next live video. Take care now. Bye-bye.